So good afternoon. My name is Joana Faria. On behalf of Aila Biotech, I want to present a breakthrough approach to treat a terrible disease, multiple sclerosis, or MS. But first, let's talk about multiple sclerosis. It's one of the most widespread neurodegenerative diseases affecting young adults. It's driven by inflammation in the brain. It affects 2.9 million people worldwide, and that number increases every year. Indeed, every 5 minutes, one person is diagnosed. Among those, about 10% will suffer from primary progressive multiple sclerosis, or MS, which is a severe form of the disease, characterized by progressive motor impairment, and in contrast with the relapsing remitting form of multiple sclerosis, does not have recovery periods. Typically, PPMS onset occurs between the ages of 40 and 60, and in average, it takes 8 years until the patient experiences severe walking disability, and only 20 to be wheelchair-bound. Currently, there's only one FDA-approved treatment, which is Ocrevus by Roche, which is a high-cost treatment that has to be administered every 6 months, with limited brain penetration and only modest increase in life expectancy and quality of life. So the message is clear. There's an urgent unmet need for PPMS treatments. At Aila, we recognize this challenge. So we've created the triple lock system, which can be explained as follows. First, we've genetically engineered a non-toxic virus that can cross the blood-brain barrier, which is a barrier that shields the brain against pathogens and toxins, but also prevents drugs entering the brain. Second, once in the brain, our virus modifies cells to produce an anti-inflammatory, which needs to be controlled so we can turn it off and on by the administration of a small, safe molecule. And this is the third lock. These 3 elements give an unprecedented precision over where and when the therapeutic is being delivered. So we have the technology. What is the right molecule to fight inflammation? We know that PPMS is driven by chronic inflammation in the brain. We also know that persistence of the inflammation occurs to low levels of a immunomodulator called interleukin-2, or IL-2. Now, IL-2 is a survival factor of T regulatory cells, which also are in very low levels in the brain. At Aila, we directly deliver IL-2 in the brain, which will expand Treg cells, which are potent anti-inflammatory cells in the whole body, and basically this will control inflammation at the sites of the disease. This will restore brain environment and promote recovery. And it works. So treatment with IL-2 in mice that mimic multiple sclerosis shows a positive disease-modifying effect. And this is shown here with the reduction of the clinical size in the animals that were treated. So basically, by combining biological insights with advanced technology, we are creating a technology that is controlled and precisely tuned to the patient needs. In a 2 billion market, growing about 15% every year, and without any effective therapeutics, Our product represents a first-in-the-class opportunity. Our roadmap is built on clear key performance indicators and milestones. We are seeking for 5 million euros so that Aila reaches the necessary preclinical and regulatory milestones to enter phase 1 clinical trials. And this is consistent with our B2B business model, in which we want to partner with a pharma company in the mid-preclinical stage and invest revenues into the research and expanding our portfolio into other neurodegenerative diseases. Based on our market analysis, we are projecting about 2.5 billion euros in the first 5 years post-market entry, assuming NDI in 2028. And this is our team, consisting on myself, James Dooley, Matthew Holt, and Nânci Abreu, supported by a strong advisory team, with the required skills to push our product into the clinical development pipeline, with one purpose only: to make lives of PPMS patients brighter.